Yo, what's going on, guys? Brendan here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. We are back. It is now the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Today, we are going to be ranking all of the movies that I watched this past year. I believe this is all of them. I've over time been thinking of more and more, but I think this is all on the tier list. You can see down here, these are all the movies. It was a grind this year. I'm not like a massive movie guy. I'm trying to get more like into movies and into more different genres and franchises. But this year we focused a lot on X-Men movies is one of the things. I watched a lot of Disney movies. I love Disney. And there's a lot of movies we watched in school, starting off with The Grapes of Wrath. This one here I watched in, I believe, my history class, and from what I can remember, it was decent. John Steinbeck, coming from the book, The Grapes of Wrath. Some of these I don't remember completely. Right now, I'm probably gonna put it in a C, and I'm actually gonna add a row real quick. Okay, we have added F. I feel like we needed an F tier on here. Next up, To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't remember if we completely watched this one. I remember a lot of bits and pieces. I really liked the book, though. We watched this in my English class. I'm going to give it a B. Atticus Finch, absolute goat. Boo Radley, Tom Robinson, bunch of goats in that movie. All right, now theaters. I saw Madam Web with my friends in February. Also, this is based off of when in the year I saw these movies. Some of these in the middle, like I know some of these Disney movies. I don't know if I have the exact order correct or some of these school movies because like some of them I watched at the same time as each other. But Madam Web, it was atrocious. I'm not gonna put it in F, but I'll put it in D. It wasn't as bad as a lot of people said, but it was still very bad. Sony, what are you doing? It was very cringe. There were a lot of weird moments. Um, it just wasn't great whatsoever. Now Star Wars. I watched episode one. I might have watched this one before in the past. I don't remember though, so I rewatched it. I'm gonna give it like a top of C. Um, maybe a B. Nah, we'll give it top of C for now, I think. Very good movie. I watched this on the way back from Disney with the band. When I went in February, it was a good start to the story. With the trilogy, the prequel trilogy. So yeah. Next up, we have Kung Fu Panda 4. This one I completely forgot. I watched this year at first, and then it came back to me. I remember this one being like alright. I'll probably go bottom of C for this one. It wasn't anything great in my opinion. Next up, Life is Beautiful. I actually really liked this movie. I'm probably gonna put it here. I watched this in my history class, and this is in Italian, I believe, and it is I forget his name, but the guy who directed the movie also acted in it as the main character, who I'm blanking on his name. I just remember Josue was the little kid right there. Um, but it was kind of about like the Holocaust in a way, of everything that happened in the concentration camps. Next up, Raisin in the Sun. I don't remember if I actually watched this completely. This was around right before April break, and I actually left school a couple days early for this. I'm probably gonna just put it above Madam Web because I don't remember if I actually watched the whole thing. I remember bits and pieces because I think we might have finished it after April break. But this year, Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, Curse of the Black Pearl. Now these Pirates movies are gonna be tough. This one I think was one of the better ones. I'm gonna put it B. Now both the Deadpool movies were very good. I'm gonna stick Deadpool 1 in A. I think Deadpool 2, like B, middle B, I'll say. I know both of them were very good. Obviously, they're rated R, so you're gonna have to get permissions to do that. But this is when like I watched them both, I believe, at the end of May. This was, and then these movies here at the start of June. Lord of the Flies. I really like the book. This one I watched in my English class. Um, Lord of the Flies, the movie though, I'm gonna say probably there. I mean, there were some good scenes in there. It was a little cringe at some point, so I'll probably put it maybe like here. This feels weird having these movies above Deadpool 2 and Pirates of the Caribbean. The Right Stuff. It had some weird scenes for sure. Um it was about the first rocket ships orbiting the moon, and they needed to have the right stuff. John Glenn, Gordo Cooper. It was a weird movie. I liked it better than The Grapes of Wrath. I'll probably put it there. Shang-Chi. This was a very good movie, actually, in my opinion. I'll go top of B for that one. Um, a Marvel movie that I didn't see for a very long time, and eventually I did. So it was very good. Elemental. This one is tough. I'll probably put it like there. Up. I really liked Up, seeing it for the first time. I'm not gonna go A, right? Surely not. Nah, I feel like I gotta go here, but I'm gonna move Lord of the Flies down to top of C. Um, Maybe I'll move it there. A Bug's Life. This one was alright, but it was like one of the first Pixar movies made, so it was not great. Uh, Incredibles 2. I forget if it was better than Incredibles 1. I remember it being decent. I might actually move Shang-Chi up to A. I think that's what I was thinking originally. I don't know why I didn't put it up there. I'll put it right in between Mockingbird and Life is Beautiful. Inside Out 2. This one was good. I probably won't put it above Pirates of the Caribbean 1. I'll probably put it there. Elemental was very bad. I'll put it above Raisin in the Sun because it was kind of on that level of Madam Web, but Raisin in the Sun I'm not sure about. X-Men First Class. This was one of the poorer X-Men films. Uh, this is meant to be here actually. Um, so this one I'm gonna put maybe we'll put it like there. X-Men Origins Wolverine. I think this one was pretty good. Uh, I'm gonna put it like above Inside Out 2. And then X-Men, man, there's just so many X-Men movies. It's tough to remember what happened in them all. I think X-Men 2 goes like there. It maybe, or no, X-Men 1 goes there, X-Men 2 goes there, we'll say. And then X-Men The Last Stand was definitely the poorest of the three. So I'll put it here, I think. The Wolverine, this was a good film. I'll probably put it there. Now, X-Men Days of Future Past, I know a lot of people have liked this one. I'm gonna put it like top of A in that range. X-Men Apocalypse was kind of bad, I remember. I'll put it like there. And then Dark Phoenix was bad. I'll put it top of D. Logan was very good though. It was a beautiful ending to that uh kind of Logan storyline. New Mutants. That's why I made the F tier. This movie was hot garbage. Now the Fantastic Four movies, the first one was very good, from what I remember. I'll probably put it there. And the second one I think was close behind. I'll just chuck it there. The last one I think was bad though. The reboot of it, not great. Deadpool and Wolverine. For now, this one's gonna sit up at the top. I feel like it just has to. Moana 2. I did really like this one. Honestly, I'm gonna put it bottom of A. I know a lot of people didn't like it as much as they probably should have. All right, The Crucible. Now we're getting into, so all of that was summer stuff, what I just went through. Because I watched uh Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters. All of these other things, all the X-Men movies, Fantastic Four, Deadpool, were to get geared up for that. Now we're into the fall though. Um, with The Crucible. So The Crucible I watched in my English class this year. I actually thought it was good. I liked the book. I'll probably put it maybe bottom of B for the movie. Venom: The Last Dance, it was all right. The end was very sad. I'll probably go bottom of B. Uh, Now we're on to the other Pirates movies. Trying to remember these. I'll just put them around where I thought they were. I thought 2 and 3 were kind of similar, and I think they were better than the first one. I'll do the same thing as like X-Men here. Um, we're gonna have to put them up here. I think 2 maybe was better than 3. Now, I know 4 and 5 were definitely poorer films. We'll put them down here. Or maybe that one goes there, that one goes there. I feel like Phantom Menace should move up. It's definitely not being appreciated in this spot. Uh, okay, I'll leave those. Now, Attack of the Clones, though, I think was better than Phantom Menace. Better than Inside Out 2. This was actually quite a good film. I'll put it up here in that range. Now, the 3 Karate Kid movies. First one, classic. Gotta put it up high. I feel like maybe around there. Jeez, why is... I feel like To Kill a Mockingbird and Life is Beautiful shouldn't be this high. Maybe I'll keep Life is Beautiful, but To Kill a Mockingbird definitely needs to move down. I feel like I definitely overestimated on that one. So yeah, Karate Kid up there. Karate Kid 2, so this is the one with they introduced Chosen. This was another good movie. I'll probably put it maybe right there. And then the last Karate Kid movie was probably the weakest, and I'll put it probably right there with the Wolverine. Now, the most recent one, early December. I've watched movies since, uh, but they have been on, or in this year actually. I'm trying to think. I really don't think I watched any movies since I watched The Post. Um, so this is gonna be the last one. This is my we watched it in my English class. It is about the Washington Post and the New York Times kind of fighting over a story that involved the president. Okay, I need to think about where to put this one. I'm I might have to move something down to C. I'm just seeing if anything doesn't fit with the other ones. Maybe I move this Fantastic Four to the top of C. I feel like it wasn't quite as strong. Because the Post I do want to put up in B. Probably, I think it was better than The Crucible. I'll put it around there with Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep. So there you guys have it. There is my list. A lot in B. We got a few A's up there. We got the GOAT of the year, in my opinion. So these are all the movies I've watched. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And stay tuned for more. I will be posting a bit coming up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.